Hi folks, and welcome back to Travels of Red Rover. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Corinne.
And where are we today, Corinne?
Well, we have traveled a long way from home today. We're in the Palo Duro Canyon of Texas in the Panhandle area.
It's a very windy day, and we're set up here on an overlook not too far from where we're camped, and hoping that it's just going to light up beautifully here for us.
Yep, we're hoping that we'll be able to keep the tripod stable enough to do a few pictures, so we'll show you our view and give you some idea of what we're doing.
Well, guess who's with us today?
Hi guys.
We got Craig and Shelley Niesen, although Shelley did the smart thing and stayed in bed this morning, but we dragged Craig out to look at this kind of nice view on a very windy day.
Yeah, it's definitely windy. Yeah, I cranked the heat up for Shelley in the trailer. She's nice and toasty.
And we're not. We're freezing our butts off out here trying to get a shot this morning.
Yeah.
So what you trying to do, Craig? What's your plan?
I'm actually going for a wide pano across. Got my 70 to 300 on. I'm at 70 mil. And I'm just trying to get rid of all the distraction here in the foreground. I'm trying to get rid of the dead brush and everything that's going to blow crazy in the image.
Yeah, we've got a lot of, that's the one challenge we've got, is that we have to stay behind a fence here, and there's a bunch of brush right in front of us that's really just wildly moving.
I don't think we have to stay behind it. It's the fact that if you step over and you misstep,
yeah,
it's a straight drop.
It's the, yeah, but you know, it's not too bad. The first step's going to be fine. It's the landing.
It's the second one, and
Yeah.
then whoa, what did I do?
So anyway, we're going to be traveling with Craig and Shelley for the next few days, and hopefully we'll be doing some videos together and having just a really good time.
Yep. Look forward to this.
One of the things to note about Palo Duro Canyon is that they don't open the gate until 7 a.m. Right now we're getting our sunrises at 7:30, and we haven't had a chance to scope out the park at all. So what we did is chose a viewpoint that was close to the campground that we could visit last night before we settled in for the night, and we're doing that this morning. Today we'll do more of a view of what's inside the state park itself and see if there's a close enough to the entrance location that we can set up for tomorrow morning to catch the sunrise. So let's see what we can get from this location. We've camped at the Canyon Rim RV Park, and it's also called an adventure park because it has a series of zip line routes that go over the canyon. This is one of the towers that's not far from our campsite, and we're just working at a fence line that's just near the canyon rim today. This is the view we're working from today. We're on a side canyon off the main canyon, looking to the east, and the sun is due to come up shortly. There's a lot of dust in the air, so it's refracting the light quite dramatically and scattering the sunlight. We don't know if there might be a little bit of belt of Venus or clouds on the horizon there that will help give us some color, but we're going to do our best to see what we can accomplish at this location.
So this is a fairly difficult shot this morning. I'm going to show you the back of the camera here. I'm trying to capture the essence of the sand and the air blown across the top of the canyon at the other end, and use the sort of rounded area of the canyon on the bottom as a bit of a leading line down the shot. It's a very difficult light right now. There's so much dust in the air, everything's being really scattered all over the place, and it's just making the shot really, really difficult. The other challenge is that I'd really like to be about 10 feet closer to the edge here because of this kind of grassland here. If it wasn't blowing so hard, I'd probably include that in the shot, but it's just not a great addition when the grass is moving around so much. So we got a couple minutes to sunrise here, and it's just about getting about as good as it's going to get. There's essentially a big brown streak in the background there. The sand and the dust and that is really up in the air, and we're getting kind of a big schmear back there. It actually has some interesting depth and interest in it, but just can't seem to get it on the camera this morning. So other than that, it's a pretty typical shot, you know, f11, and I have brought the ISO. I have moved the ISO up to about 400. Give myself a little bit more, a little faster shutter speed on aperture priority. I have been using a 4-stop split neutral density filter. It's been just sort of bringing in the sky, but I'm not going to need it much longer. I'll probably go down to either a 1-stop or a 2-stop and then eventually get rid of it altogether. So that's what we're doing right at the moment. It's not going to be a great picture. I just can tell right from now it's just not going to be a great picture. It just doesn't have enough interest in the photograph, and there's just really no light down in the canyon at all, and I don't think that'll happen for quite some time.
You're gonna have to talk louder than us.
Okay, yeah, so
It's already recording.
is it already recording?
Yes.
It looks like it is.
3, 2, 1. Well, that was a very windy morning.
Yeah. Craig's
We just
blown
lost
away.
Craig of the wind. So we had a lot of fun. As always, when we get together, we have a great time doing some photography and just visiting. So it was a nice morning to get out and get sort of started again. A lot of wind, a lot of dust.
Well, we got our practice round in for later.
It's a warm-up.
Yeah, warm up.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed our video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of our videos, we hope you'll consider subscribing down below.
And as always, if you want to keep track of us, hit that bell button. Also down below. Ding! Ding!
And we'd love to hear from you. So if you have any questions or comments, please put a comment in the section down below and we'll do our best to respond as soon as possible.
And don't forget, if you want to subscribe to Craig, it's at Craig Niesen Photography. And we'll put a link down below.
See you soon.
See you soon. Bye,
Bye
for now.
We almost